Good morning, everyone. This is the complete walkthrough for the Kohong Resort 9-hole cup played in the Master Division qualifying round. Before continuing with the video, make sure you have hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. The walkthrough is based on free-to-play balls, that is, you can use Centurions, Kingslayers, and Luminaries, but however, on holes 7 and 9, I have used premium balls to make the approach easier. If you feel my approaches are not good, then you do not have to follow anything I say, and you may consider checking out somebody else. Let's jump on to hole number 1. For hole 1 par 4, we are going to use our Apocalypse level 5 plus along with the Berserker ball. A very good opportunity to send it down the green or near the green. We'll be keeping the bullseye on the edge of the rough right there, and then we will be always using 4.5 topspin and 1 bar of right side spin. Adjustment will be max plus 5% P5, and depending upon the club level, we'll be making our push up. In case of Apocalypse level 7, I push up 5.8 rings. Then I apply my spins. 4.5, 1 right. Then we'll apply curl, which is about 1.9 ball of curl to the right, just less than 2 ball curl. And our aim is to clip the rough and roll out into the wedge range. The EB shot will be played using the max topspin approach, using your rapier level 9 or EB level 7 plus. Here I played this shot, I think it was 65%. I may be wrong on the slider, but the elevation is minus 40 P5 settings. Just so you know, I might be wrong on the slider, but elevation is minus 40% P5 settings. Have the ball then going to the hole, then you center the ball and hit perfect, and this will hit the pin, dropping for the eagle. Once again, the drive. This is on my main gameplay, keeping the bullseye on the edge of the rough. Adjust max plus 5% P5, and for Apocalypse level 7, we'll be pushing up 5.8 rings. We'll be using 1 right spin and 4.5 toss spin. If you really want to go for the hole-in-one, you can use a side spin 3 ball and use maybe 2.2 to 2.5 right side spin, but I do not recommend, because if you hit a great right, you will end up in the bunker. So keep that in mind. Here I went just a little over 4.5 toss spin, and you will see I will also hit a great left, which will make me not clip the rough at all, but I will be still on the green for a very easy putt for the eagle. See here, we do not clip the rough at all, but we are still on the green for a very safe eagles to start off our qualifying round. Hole number 2, we are going to start off with a P5 ball and our quarterback at complete P5 min, keeping the inner ring touching the rough on right. Then we'll be applying 2.7 right spin and 6 backspin. On the video I use 2.5 right spin, and you will see me miss this one just on the left. So I think somewhere like 2.6 to 2.7 will bring you closer or in the hole for a hole-in-one. Adjustment max plus 20% P3. And if you have been following my videos, I do not tend to dial in the part 3s in the qualifying round. So if you need to make any tweaks, feel free so. Mid angle tweaks or elevation change. On this one we were very close, so maybe a tweak in the right side spin and you will be in the hole for a hole-in-one. Hole 3 par 5. Here we are going to play with our Apocalypse and Goliath on the approach. Stretch out to max to have half of the blue ring inside the rough on right, and the second bounce will be just shy of the rough. Adjustment max plus 10% P5, and then we'll be applying max toss spin and 2 bars of right side spin. Without any push-up, we'll be applying half ball right curl on max OP, trying to hit perfect. Now, if you hit a great left, you will come out of Goliath range. If you hit a great right, you will be clipping the rough on the first bounce itself. So make sure you do it perfect. We are looking for a drive yardage at around 450 to 460 yards. The second shot will be played at landing position plus yardage slider and 0% P5 settings. Now this one I guessed to be at plus 0. Plus 4 will be 59% slider, so plus 0 will be 59% slider minus 0.3. That's based on my calculation. Use whatever spins you need to have the ball line going through the hole. The top of the inner ring will be by the rough. And make sure you do not have any 1159, otherwise you will miss clipping the rough and end up in the rough on top. Again, 0% elevation P5 at landing position plus yardage slider. Spins needed to get ball line 1 green square through the hole, hit perfect, and this will hit the pin dead center for an albatross on hole 3 par 5. Hole 4 par 3, here we are going to start off with a berserker ball at complete P5 min line. And before spins, we are going to have ball line on the center of the dark green column on the right of the pin. And then we'll be applying 0.7 left spin and 0.5 toss spin. Here I use 1 left spin and you will see me miss this one on the left. So that's why I tweak it to 0.7. Adjustment will be max plus 30% P2 settings. We center the ball and hit perfect. However, that 1 left spin is going to make us miss on the left and a little short. So I'm fine with the toss spin. The only thing I would tweak it is the left spin, and if you want, you can use a couple of more decimals of toss spin and a good chance on hole 4 par 3. Hole 5 par 4. Here we are going to play with our Apocalypse level 7 plus and a luminary ball. At complete P5 max, we have half of the blue ring inside the rough on left. Then we will be applying full toss spin and 1 bar of left spin. Adjustment, max plus 10% P5. Most likely you will be on the max line, so you won't need to push up. And if you're not on the max line, do not push up anything. About triangle right curl to the left, and we apply 3 to 4 rings of OP. Try to hit perfect. Single great lefts and great rights have been safe. That's why I have a great right on the video. This will bring us into short iron range for the approach. For the second shot, we'll be first performing a pin check. If you roll longer on the drive, you might not be in the pin check, so use your best guess. First, without any spins, we will make an offset on the left side of the pin, just like that. And once you have done, apply 0.2 left spin. Adjustment will be 20% elevation at pin check slider. For plus 2, it will be 90% slider. For Falcon level 7, for Thorn it will be 86% slider because of the power difference. Now, as I do not apply 0.2 left spin, and in the main gameplay I went with 0.5 left spin, which was a little too much. So 0.2 will bring you towards the pin for the eagle. This one we just miss on the right side. So apply the left spin after setting up with the no spin approach, and a good opportunity on hole number 5 again for an eagle. Hole 6 par 5. Here we are going to start off with our Apocalypse level 7 plus and a luminary ball. At complete P5 max, we'll be having half of the white ring inside the rough on right, and then we'll be applying 7 toss spin and half a bar of left spin. We'll make an adjustment, max plus 10% P5, and after we have adjusted, we'll be pushing up 13 yards. Apocalypse 5 might have, sorry, Apocalypse 5 has less toss spin, so you need to push up a little extra. Keep that in mind. We are looking for a drive yardage around 427 to 435 yards. We hit perfect, no need of any curl or OP whatsoever. Here we make around 434 yards. Shot number 2 will play it with your sniper at landing position plus add a slider and 5% P5 settings. In the video I played 10% and I missed this one about half a green square to the right. Apply 3 toss spin, 1 right spin, have the ball guideline on the left edge of the cup, just like that. For plus 3, I played this one 32% slider and 10% in the video, but I recommend playing 5% once again. Perfect ball. We clipped the rough nicely, but that 10% made us just miss on the right. So 5% P5 at slider, and you might get lucky with a drop on hole 6 par 5. Hole 7 par 4. Here we are going to execute a power slice. For winds above 16.5 miles per hour, we'll be adjusting on 1-to-1 basis. I will be using different right spin, even though the toss spin will be same 2 toss spin. In the first video, you will see me use 3.5 right spin. Now, like I said, for winds above 16.5 miles per hour, we'll be adjusting on 1-to-1 basis. Here I adjusted a little over. I thought it was 16, not 16.5, so I went 0.5 extra. Make sure you do 2.5, not 3. Max right curl, max OP, a power slice. And we are looking not to catch the glitch roll and be somewhere near the green for a EB chip. Now this is the drive from my main gameplay. Here you will see me use 4 right spin with 2 bars of toss spin, keeping the red ring touching the rough on right. Now 16.5, 17.6 is 1.1, so I will adjust 1.1 rings. So we go 4 right spin and 2 toss spin this time. Same thing, max right curl, max OP, a power slice. And we are nicely sitting near the green for a EB chip. The EB shot will be played at minus 35% P3 settings using the max toss spin approach. Here for 17 miles per hour, I played 92% slider and minus 35% P3 settings. So for 17, I got 10.5 rings, but I will overpull 0.2 rings, which will make me drop on the right side. So make sure you do not overpull. Perfect ball, but like I said, I overpulled 0.2 rings, so I drop on the right side. For some reason, if you are unlucky and you catch the glitch roll into the rough on top, don't worry, you are still very close to the pin. You can play the rough iron rule, no spin rough iron rule, keeping the ball guideline going through the hole, just like that. Now I played this one minus 45% at slider, however minus 45 was still over adjusted. So I would recommend playing this one minus 50% P5 at slider. See, I do hit perfect, but minus 45 was a little too much. So minus 50 from the rough if you end up there unluckily. Hole at par 3. This one is going to be played with Thor's Armor level 6 plus along with the King Slayer or Centurion ball. Apply max backspin with max possible left spin, keeping the blue ring touching the bunker at bottom right there. The ball guideline will end up on the left side of the second dark green column on the right of the pin, just there. Adjustment, max plus 30% P3. Again, this is a safe birdie play only. Par 3s are not dialed in on the qualifying round, at least I did not dial them in. This will give you a very safe birdie. However, if you want to come in for the hole-in-one, I would recommend reducing the backspin a little, which will make you bounce higher. The second bounce will be much higher, and you will be potentially closer to the pin than what I am on the video. Final hole, hole 9 par 5. This one we are going to start off with a Titan ball at complete P3 max, keeping the white ring touching the rough on left. We apply one left spin and full toss spin. You can play this one with the luminary as well. However, if you get a king wind on the drive and you happen to hit a great left or right, you will be ending up in the rough or the bunker. So that's why I recommend a P5 and 4 ball. Adjustment will be max plus 5% P3. Center the ball and hit perfect, no need of any OP whatsoever. Depending on the roll, you can be somewhere around 380 to 390 yards. The longer the better. .382. The approach shot will be a no spin sniper shot from landing position. So for +8, before you check the landing position, have the ball guideline just short of the pin. Now for +8, I played this one 67% slider at 10% elevation P5 settings. For 9.7, I got 10.7 rings. Now the only thing I do wrong is hit a great right, and you will see me missing this one about half a green square to the right. Had I hit perfect, I would have been potentially in the hole. If not in, very close. So hit perfect on the second shot, and this is in my opinion, toughest of the par 5s to get an LB on. Good luck on your qualifying round, and I will see you on Saturday.